My ninjas, what's going on? Welcome to my Ninja News. Ninjas, we back. And look at this out of New Haven Independent, man. New Haven Independent, man. Look at this. City settles whistleblower suit for $387,000. New Haven, Connecticut is strapped for cash. And look at this shit here. City paid a former building inspector $387,000 to drop a lawsuit over what his attorneys call the unsafe and unfair and unethical actions by his bosses. Huh? Joe Raffone, former inspector, took a six-figure payout to end his suit about alleged breaks given the business interests tied to Andy Rizzo, former department head. That's detailed in an 11-page agreement released to the Independent this month in response to a public records request under the FOA, Connecticut FOA, Freedom of Information Act. The deal was reported by, can't wait. Y'all, Raffone, right here on your left, agreed to withdraw a federal lawsuit in which he claimed that the city had retaliated against him for pointing out wrongdoing, denied him sick leave, and refused to accommodate his medical conditions. In exchange, the city agreed to send Raffone 33 monthly checks of $5,268 in severance pay until February 2022, and 3 annual checks of $45,000 in compensation for non-economic damages. 3 annual checks of $45,000 for non-economic damages into January 2024, and a lump sum of $84,000 to his attorneys. He cleaning up, man. He ain't gonna have to work for a little while, man. You know what I'm saying? He can be able to figure out what he want to do with his life. So, in the agreement, City Hall says there's no way, it in no way admits that it treated son unlawfully or unfairly in any way. New Haven Mayor Tony Hart, Disability Service Director Michelle Dupree, Human Resources Manager Stephen Lambrandi, and Building Enforcement Director Jim Tuccio all are also prohibited from bad-mouthing Raffone. Yeah, it says spokesperson for the mayor says it's unfair that the city employees can't explain their actions because losing in court would cost too much in legal fees. Yo, what kind of bullshit? $100 verdict and $100 verdict in favor of the claimant could result in $100,000 in legal fees assessed after trial, Gotha said in a statement. Too frequently in that context, the allegations against responsible, effective, and long-employed city department personnel, which have never been proven, which the wrong employees have never given the opportunity to refute, linger after the case has been withdrawn. Damn. So, you know what I mean? Raffone said the officer's actions were based on improper influence, favoritism, and not in the best public interest. 2014, Raffone was just told to expect one long wharf drive. The site of medical offices and state agencies. Right away, he said he noticed that the attorney called many discrepancies between what Continental Contracting Incorporated and Hamden Company, whose manager was friends, had been permitted to do and what they had actually done. Also, Raffone also noticed that another city staffer hadn't cashed a check for Continental's electrical permit. When he asked her why she was holding it, the staffer said Rizzo had asked her to. The same month, Raffone was asked to inspect 555 Winchester Ave, 3-story apartment building. He found that the landlord, who said he worked with Rizzo before permits were issued, had also been issued a certificate of occupancy even though the check had bounced. That's when he told his new boss about his concerns of unethical or illegal behavior, sent the email. Damn, so Rizzo been fucking shit over for a while. You know what I mean? Rizzo doing all type of bad things. He claimed Rizzo was even allowed to remove records himself after hours. Yeah. Man, for years Rizzo was taking, for years he was taking reports. Yo, look, alright. Yo, this is just this is going on. This is going on and going on. This is for years. You know what I'm saying? That's 2004, 2015. He said he was trying to inspect the apartment 85 Wall Street, had added an unpermitted third unit. The house was owned by NRH Properties. When he showed up, he said that they repeatedly locked him out the building and never returned his calls. After months of trying that, December reform arrived while construction work was going on. Said he got inside to do a routine inspection. He said he documented numerous violations, including poor construction methods and missing permits. According to the complaint, Tercio told Reform to stop going to the property. It was assigned to 2 other inspectors. According to the complaint, one said there was too much drama on that job for him to be involved. So, you know what I mean? This is just over and over and over. And I don't want to read this whole article to y'all, but this is in the New Haven Independent.org. But this is another example of a Democrat city being ran horribly, making payouts for doing illegal things, and nobody ever really getting in trouble for it, because they use the taxpayers' money to pay off the people who bringing charges up on them. And this is just a regular thing. If you just look at democratically ran cities, man, especially, you look at these cities and you will see corruption all the time. All the time. I'm not saying Republicans don't be corrupt, but I'm saying in Democrat cities, it just seems like it's just be overboard all the time. Anywhere where black people live at and we vote Democrat, it's horrible all the time. We're going to have to wake up, man, and stop voting for people because of the donkey beside them, man. You understand, man? We got to vote policy, man, and these policies that they going by ain't no good, man, because everybody agreeing to let's just pay them off. They all robbing, stealing, and cheating. And then they're going to be mad because they can't explain away the fraudulent shit. You're talking about they don't agree that they did nothing wrong, but we're going to pay them almost $500,000. You know what I mean? They pay them $380,000. That's $400,000, man. That's close to $500,000. How you get paid $500,000 damn near, and it was all phony. It was made up. You made it all up. I ain't never seen them. Come on, man. You don't pay $400,000 to somebody who making shit up on y'all. You pay $400,000 when you ain't trying to get found out. And with that being said, man, watch out. Ninjas, what the hell is going on in New Haven, Connecticut, man? Y'all out there robbing and stealing from the people. Wake up. My Ninja News, man. We out. Like, hate, comment, subscribe, man. And we might have something from your city.